Four will not be sweet if the only thing you are eating inside the four is just only the four. The truth of the matter, it can't be sweet. You will not be coming from some kind of a four anymore. How can you be eating a four and it's only a four inside it? Are you a vegetarian? Yes. Yes. You are eating only vegetarian. Inside the four, it must be garnished. Garnished with what? Ogufe. Even before you reach Ogufe should even be close to the final bus stop. Before getting to Ogufe, there are some other things. If you know how to cook a 4 year, who knows how to cook a 4 year? Exactly. Very weak. Why give one when less anyway? Ẹja gbígbẹ, some dry fish. Wait, some of these dry fishes that they are not
Okporoko.
That is reason when you eat such kind of effort, you will know that yes, oh my God, enjoyment day. So that's the reason why they say that variety is the spice of life. That's the point. So in the same way, listen up. You don't want to go into this exam hall thinking it is only Lekki headmaster you want to go and read. Some of you, the only thing you have read in this English is only Lekki. No, I'm not saying. Even for the people that have read, even for the ones that have read, I'm saying as though it is only Lekki headmaster they are going to ask inside English. Lekki headmaster perhaps maybe it will be only 5 questions. When there are so many rules, look at all the rules of Concord that have been explained since, and people are just looking like this like as though I'm an Gabriel. So people are looking like this seriously like
I don't center now, but
what are these rules? This man is just giving us rules. Please, know what you are doing. So in that case, please hold on. The number of unemployed graduates is considered as a whole, and because it is considered as a whole, you have singular subject. However, one else. Can you see now that? That's why you have to understand their exceptions. However, when it comes to a number of is not considered in such way. So a number of is a determiner, and its plural noun that follows it will determine its verb. And so that's the why in this case now, a number of guests have arrived. Have is plural. Have arrived. This one is almost the same as this one here. The number of unemployed graduates dash on the increase. That means the answer is what?
Victoria.
So it is for this D here. The answer is
Rachel.
And again, I repeat it again. Please, one house. One house. I want to repeat this one again, at least for the sake of this, for the record. The Minister of Finance, I said, his aides here, they are called false subjects. What did I say? So anytime you have subjects that are joined together, you have conjunction like together with, and then as well as, and in conjunction with. The first subject is the guy you need. The other ones are called false subjects. So if this false subject, of course, obviously it is singular. So what happens to your subject? Your subject must be what? Singular verb. And that's why we pick is. Is that got it? Yeah. You have an alternative opinion. You are free. No, they say, what are you? The guy is bookish. Alright. One else, please. Let's hear what you are asking. Yes.
In the option, they give us
No. They gave you 2 plural. This one cannot even make sense. This one does not make sense now. The number of students are arrived. This is a trap. But you should know that this one can never be the answer. So this one is not half, it's out of it. The answer is what? It's half. Half arrived. Exactly, just as if you are saying it's arrived. Adiza is arrived. Adiza is arrived. So you see now that is cannot go in that grammatical context. You understand now? So Adiza has arrived. That is a present perfect tense. So I took my time to teach each of these tenses, at least in previous class. So present perfect tense, the past perfect, and all those things. Now, coming to this, Victor, please. So coming to this, I said again that anytime you have subjects joined together with neither, so as in neither nor, and then either or, the subject closer to the verb will determine what number of verb you're going to pick. As in, the noun that is closer to the verb will determine if the verb is going to be singular or plural. In this case, neither the senators nor the president, singular. This one is what? Plural. This one is what? Singular. Dash willing to sign the bill. Some persons, just like Daniel thought the other time, where he said, there are more than one now. So since there are more than one, the answer should be what? Ha. But the rule of those guys that colonized your great grandfather, they said no. That they do not agree. They are the creator of their language. That's it. It's just like an English person comes there and said that this is how we must say it in Yoruba. How can an English person come and be connecting Yoruba land, go to the source of Yoruba and say no, this is how you have to be supposed to be speaking Yoruba? Exactly, as how now?
Like,
so it is also in the same way. You cannot go to England and go and tell them that how can you construct English like this? As how now? It's their language. So they created the Concord and said that since president is the closest or is closer out of these two subjects, please one else. Since president is closer out of these two, it's going to determine the verb. And so that's why we pick what? Is. That's why we pick is. At least for the sake of how do you always put that grammar now? For emphasis sake. See now, emphasizing this over and over again. Please don't go into the exam and just go and do balderdash. Please, don't say you have forgotten these rules. You are please understand this concept. It's very, very important. Now, the next one I want to give you, please, is very important because I need to create an exception to this. One of my friends, because it is one of mine. Anytime you have one of many things, if you only follow that one, this is singular. It is one of them that is a what? Footballer, not everyone. However, there is another sentence construction that has this one of. However, the friend has been modified. Now listen, Victor, place it very well. Listen very well. One of the boys, look at this. One of the boys, I love this question. The boy. Who dash cuts? Who dash cuts stealing? Dash. Stroke ass. B. Where stroke arm. C. D. As being stroke ass. Now listen. Please listen. This is very important. Please, this is very important. Look at the question. Sonny. one of the boys who dash caught stealing dash being caught. What do you think is the answer? Your answer. Be quick. What's the answer? C. Why is it C? You must be able to explain whatever you eat. I don't like picking answers you don't have an explanation for. And one is singular. So which one is extra singular? Who can explain perfectly? Well, because of our time. Okay, Okwara Shasha. Or who can you explain this, differentiating this statement from this statement? Are they the same?
Sir, the same rule guiding that one of the boys who dash, the same rule. Like I said before, the boys plural, one singular. So the rule says that the verb that you follow it is going to be a singular verb since one is singular. So I'm going with A because
You go with A.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Was is singular.
Because was is singular. And as is what is. As should be plural.
So
I like that opinion. And that's it. I like the guy. Can you see? He said that. He's quoting. But I wanted you to explain with respect, and he's trying to explain with respect to this. But he's not getting it. Can you see now? He's not getting it. You want to talk quick?
There was something that Mr. David said. So I think this one, we follow this one. We follow this first dash. And
We follow this for this one, we follow this first dash. According to me, according to you.
so it will be similar. That will be similar.
Okay.
What is now follow this one?
Okay, which will not be what?
That will be plural.
Will not be plural. So therefore the answer will not be what? B. Is it correct?
No.
My brother, you are wrong. So see, please. Hey, you see why? Guys, please. When I say some things, I expect you guys to listen. I know you people. One of the greatest sickness of a student is someone who hears but is not listening. There's a difference between you hear and you are what? Listening. When the Bible says that let he who hears, hear what you want. What to do so again? Hear what? That means some persons can hear, but they are not hearing. I mean, they can't hear what the Spirit is what saying. Please don't let come on. Guys need to listen. You are going for an exam and your ears, as in everything, you must give us your rapt attention. 100%. This question here is different from this one. One of the boys. Yes, listen. This part is the same thing as this part. But something has changed this question. It is what? The introduction of who, the introduction of this relative pronoun has changed the question. And so you have to be smart. One of the boys, now the idea is that this who is now talking more about who? Boys. The introduction of this who here, this guy here is no more concerned with this guy. Yes, is it not true? One of the boys is the same as this first part of the statement. However, immediately they came in with this who, it changed the question. That's the reason why you have to be pertinent. You have to know what you are doing. So this who that is being introduced now is now qualifying what? Boys. How do I know? Guys, if I should cover this who was caught stealing, do you know that this statement will still make sense? Everybody, read this statement without saying who dash caught stealing. Read the statement.
One of the boys.
dash being what? Caught. So let us assume the answer here is what? Has. Abi? So one of the boys what? Has been caught. Been caught. Now closer to the exam. One of the boys. One of the boys. The owner of the verb, the verb that will follow for this one of the boys is who? Is this guy here? Please listen up. So, one of the boys who dash. So, this who dash is actually qualifying what? Boys. So, obviously, the verb that will be here must be what? Plural. Why? Because boys is what? Plural. So, one of the boys who what? Who were. Where is the plural past tense of what? Was. So, who were called stealing. What? The answer is what? C. You understand the concept now? So, I deliberately put these two questions side by side. Because I know, I love the way you came in. You said, according to this rule, you are already misinterpreting this rule. You are a scholar. So, I love you. You have already crammed, you've memorized this rule. Every time I see one of the church, one of the girls, one of the pastors. However, you must be cautious. Because these people, they are the ones that will tell you that it is A here, but they will say there is an exception to that A. There is a what? There is a B. Thank God that you are a government student. You know that for every rule there are some what? Exceptions. Yes, there are some exceptions to some rules. Some rules are not authoritarian. They will still put some exceptions. Yes, is it good to kill with a gun? No, it is not good. But if you kill with a gun in the name of self-defense, you are what? You are free. You are free. If you can prove it, exactly, in the law courts, if you can prove it beyond reasonable doubt that this gun that you use is for self-defense, not that you kill somebody in cold blood. You guys getting me now?
Yes,
you didn't kill somebody in cold blood. You didn't take somebody's life in cold blood. That's why America, although that rule is also haunting them now. That's why you realize that a 5-year-old girl can just have a gun. And if you don't, you are not careful, brother Eddie, you are telling the girl, am I your mate?
Black slide. You do black slide. Black slide. Snapchat.
Brother Eddie, you know that you must like this. Even before you say you want, and the girl said,
I'll blow your brain out.
Come on, stop it, fuck you, bro. I beg you in the name of Jesus Christ. Those young people in the hand of somebody, you say what? Even if it's a 3-year-old boy, they just say, no, my bro. You are the bro, not the bro.
I'm the.
You are the bro.
You're the underdog. I'm the little dog.
Actually, bro, you know, this and I want to do. I just want to
To pat your face. That's
Change your
like.
That's the concept, guys. It's not good to actually use a gun to kill. But if it is to kill in self-defense, the law says you as being free. That's it. So, and actually, if you can prove it beyond reasonable doubt, you have witness that say that yes, he killed in self-defense. So, if you have a good lawyer and they defend it, that is their self-defense. But there will be so yes. So that's an exception. So that's why I'm saying that as far as this guy is concerned, yes, they gave us this rule, but they still told us that there is what? An exception. So if it is constructed in this way, you don't follow this one blindly. So it is one of the boys who, this who is qualifying boys. And so the verb that was here must coincide, must be in agreement with this noun that is here. So that's why it is what? Plural verb. And the next one, can you imagine? See where they now put it. They put it far away. Using this one to confuse people. They now put this one here. And it is this one that will now follow one. So since one of them, it is one of them that was actually caught now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So one of the boys has been caught. That's the concept. That is the rule of concord. You must understand the concept of concord before you enter into an exam hall of concord, so that you can get your answer in a concord way, quote and unquote, in a sweet concord way, so that your answer will be concord. They say concordance, right? It will be concordant. You have a sweet concoction. Concoction. Your problem was have a sweet concoction. So that's the concept. So let's go to the next.
Manual, of
chapter. Please,
course.
Right.
Manual. That's
Right.